the inside. But around the outside, much deeper. Nearly spins. Wow. Side by side here. The wins on his second outing. Then Hoop spins.
Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to 10 Controls TV. Today is round 4 of the Cup. And we're at Bahrain for the first sprint round of the season. The Cup. And it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to see how these drivers do. And right now, we're going to head into that one-shot qualifying. Currently in the standings, Amethyst are leading the pack, but Powerfon are quite close behind with Cameron's recent success. He's back-to-back winner. As we head through Sector 1, Lewis Piper currently in the lead. Melon's close with him. They're training right now. Those front three with Jans Ferdek. And that's a huge slide for Lewis Piper. You can see from just that one slide, he drops down from 2nd to 8th. See the 10 Controls driver, Melon, leading the way. Tony Richet for Prime Motorsports found himself go up into P3 through that middle sector. Looks like Melon's going to take this one. And we go round the final corner. Daniel McTeer trying to fight his way up to P3. But looks like it's going to be P1 for Melon, P2 for Jan. Tony Richet is going to come home P3. Super Gaming P4 for VRL. Daniel McTeer P5. Lifebound P6. Lucas Hendrick P7. And up next you got the sprint. So front row dominating by 10 Controls and Power F1. Tony Richet close behind. See the rest of the field there. Ghost in P8, Lewis Piper P9, JP rounds out the top 10. Yeah, surely rain is going to be in the race, boys, in Bahrain. It's not like a desert or anything. Here we go. About to set off for the sprint race here in Bahrain. We've got 5 lights out. And away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Looks like Melon's got a decent start. Tony Richet's already alongside Jan. He's having to defend the inside line going into turn 1. Super Gaming's trying to find a way through. See Melon leading into turn 1. Side by side, Tony Richet and Jan Sverdlik. Can Tony Richet get him on the line? It looks like he has. Tony Richet up to P2 already off the start. And there's a spinner at the back. And that's JP. He's lost it. The Lewis Piper and Lucas Hendrick. There's a bit of a collision and 3 people going to the wall there. Lifeboat is out. Lucas Hendricks lost his front wing. And that is a virtual safety car already. It's all kicked off there on the start. Has JP got damage? I mean, it looks like his front wing's fine. Nothing visible there. Dude, what a start there for Lyndon Raybook. For XPG, he's already up into P8. Jumped 9 spots on the start. And Andrew's up 8. As this virtual safety car looks like it's turned into a full safety car. I mean, these guys are all on the medium, so I don't think that anyone's going to box. Oh. Super Gaming has just spun on the curb on the exit of the final corner. And what was a solid P3 is just changed into well, 17 now. He's going to go into the box, it looks like. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, my friend, I'm on my own, so if you want to join me, I guess. I'm not going to say no to that. I think a boss man is just dead.
Hello.
Whoa, who's this guy? What the hell?
Who's this guy?
What the hell?
What the hell?
This is some random who joined the call, but I guess he's gonna be my co-commentator.
Yeah, I don't know who. Discord stream maybe. Oh wait, maybe better not. It's a safety car.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna tab out, so you're gonna have to do your best while we are.
Unless there will be a VSC, then maybe.
Nah, it's SC.
I mean, if there will be a VSC.
Nah, I'm not gonna tab out like you do, okay? So chill out.
Okay. We can always cause some drama with the safety cars. Anyways, Melon seemed like he had a pretty clean start with 2 guys behind him fighting. Had a nice gap, but well, safety car came out. What happened there with Lucas?
I don't know. There was just some contact between him and Lewis Piper, I believe, and then he basically him and them two, and I think Lifeboat got caught in it too. And he just went. They just all went into the wall. Lucas managed to obviously change his front wing, luckily, with the help of the safety car. He's kind of got a lifeline, and he can try and make a recovery from this.
Well, so far it looks like quite a big one sandwich from 10 controls.
True.
P1 and P last.
Yeah, I mean, right now the competition is between Amethyst and Power F1 for the lead in the championship. They're about 1 point between them. OS Degrees jumping into the box there. On his own out there for Syndicate Racing League. He has to change his front wing, it looks like. There might have been some contact during the safety car here, because, I mean, Casper Sky's got a 5-second penalty. I think that happened before the safety car. I think he got an illegal overtake, so... I mean, you can't really remove penalty in a sprint.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, no, not really, since... I mean, technically you could, but then it would be kind of unfair, or fair or unfair. That depends on the situation. That depends when the driver would start the race.
What? What the hell did you just say?
The thing with like penalties and on the sprint is that the place where you finish on the sprint it will carry on onto the main race, and you can't really do a lot about the penalties on there.
Yeah, you can't do much about penalties in the sprint. Antonio Brancati up 9 spots as well in the start. He went up to P7, so NSR, decent start from them. XPG P5. Then Raybot's down in P13. Ghost is up into P4 for APPF1. And I think we're going to get safety car in this lap. Now, we've seen Melon do many restarts in our time. You know, he does like to leave it late and sometimes mix it up to throw off the other drivers, but let's see how ready Tony is behind him. I mean, you know, we might just ignore that and just do this entire race on the safety car because flipping Bert Mailander wants to get drive of the day again for some reason.
Most laps under, actually no, most of the laps in the whole race.
I mean, bloody hell, didn't we get the safety car on lap 1?
Bert Mailander's Grand Slam.
First Grand Slam in the cup for Bert Mailander. Oh, Lucas in the box again.
I guess he probably just wants some fresh rubber.
Oh, he's broken his front... what?
Oh, well.
How did he break it again? What is bro smoking?
That's interesting. Well, at least he will have some fresher tires than the rest of the grid. Although he's on softs.
Yeah, those are gonna burn up.
I mean, given there's only 6 laps left, it might be the strat.
Did he do a safety car gate? Oh my god, my voice. Did he do a safety car gate? I didn't see it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he did seem like he was going pretty slow, so he might have done it. Given he broke his front wing, so he might have wanted to just to stay behind the whole pack, so the safety car would be out for one more lap and he could pit and change his front wing.
Mate, what is this shambles? We're just watching the safety car for the entire race.
Well,
Surely,
I mean, listen,
there's no way it doesn't go in this lap. Please. Thank the Lord and the heavens, even though I'm not even religious, okay? Let's go. We're gonna get racing. Oof.
I can't wait to commentate on this being delayed by the stream.
What do you mean?
No, because the stream is like a couple seconds back.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'll try my best.
Here they go. They're rounding the final corner. Safety car is in the pit lane. The Tony Richet just getting ready. As Melon finally sets off. And it looks like he's got a decent enough restart. He's got the overtake on, but I don't think he's going to be able to get him into turn 1. That's Flame, though. He's gone alongside of Ghost. He's going to send it down the inside into turn 1. Can he get by Ghost? The 2 yellow cars, you see. Ghost has managed to get back down the inside, and that's contact between End Andrews and Flame. And these guys both dropping down the order. Lewis Piper manages to find himself back up to P7 as Jan Sverdik dives down the inside way later on the brakes. And he's found himself up to P7, taking it back right from him. What a restart that has been. Melon keeps the lead. Tony Richet still behind.
Yeah, the streets seem to be really chaotic. There was some contact between was it Flame and Andrews?
There goes Lewis Piper. These guys side by side into turn 10. He squeezes him a little bit off track there. Jan Sverdik showing himself off the road. You see the guys on the softs there. They're catching themselves up to the middle of the pack. Lucas Hendrick trying to dive down the inside in turn 11 of Lyndon Raybach. A little bit of contact up ahead between Jan and Lewis. Lewis losing out in that one. He's dropped about 6/10 because of that contact. And you see Lucas Henry just completely losing the rear there. And there's yellow flags. Who's that for? It's Lyndon Raybach. It looks like he's down in P16 because of that.
So far, Lucas had an amazing race. He's already up to points positions. He's already at P9. It seems like these sounds, they might work really well for him.
And Gloomy there, trying to find a way through on OS Degrees. He's on his inside now. OS Degrees dives down the inside Does he get himself stopped in time? You see Cameron Seal leaves a space open just in case. Super Gaming, though, jumps down the inside of the two of them.
A very nice double overtake from Super Gaming.
There, and Andrews is trying to fight his way back through this field after being in contact there a little bit earlier. And he's going to die down the inside here. Is it too late of a move? There's a little bit of contact there. Gloomy just didn't see him coming.
Oh, Bossman?
Yes.
There he is. Bossman, welcome. I didn't not stream my Discord yet, but I'll do it after the sprint. So don't worry. Have you recovered from your deadly virus?
No.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Streaming commentary?
We'll do the
Yes.
we'll do the best we can.
Yeah, I can't really tab out, otherwise a death to this lobby.
I mean, you kinda can since there is no safety cars.
No. When I tab out, shit just goes bad. Okay.
Alright.
Cameron's still there, making a move on JP, and he goes up into P10. Obviously, that's not a point scoring position in the sprint. Only the top 8 drivers will get a point. You see there, now he's trying to attack Lucas Hendrick into turn, I'm going to say that's turn 4, I can't really remember. And he's up into P9, he's got past Lucas Hendrick there. He's done 5 laps on those softs so far. And the back-to-back race winner now puts his sights on Lewis Piper in Amethyst. Obviously, Casper has got a 5-second time penalty, which can't really get removed, so he's going to probably drop out the points for this one.
I thought someone went wide there.
Yeah, they did. I didn't actually give him the briefing for this track, but that's my bad. I kind of forgot. They know what to do. They know the rules right now.
After Abu Dhabi, surely. Could we see overtake for the lead on the last lap from Tony Roche? He seems like he's really on the bottom. Like he's still in the DRS gap.
Yeah, I mean, there's a similar ERS between. Oh, what has just happened? Lewis Piper has just gone off at the final corner. Has there been contact or something? But he's dropped out and he's going to have to go into the pits for a front wing change. It's Antonio Brancati. He's up to P4, so NSR P3 and 4 right now.
Looking really strong so far.
Oh, there's contact there between JP and Super Gaming, but they both keep it on track. Super Gaming now has got the outside line into turn 4. He's going to go for a little bit of a switch back there, letting JP go a little bit deeper, getting a nicer exit. Can he find a way through on the inside here through this X section? A little bit dangerous to go for a move there, so he decides against it.
There were some yellow
Those
flags.
NSR cars look...
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Adam, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, those NSR cars look really fast. I mean, P3 and 4 is impressive, especially in this lobby. I mean, you got some 10 controls guys, you got some you got some other leagues, but NSR looks really fast so far in P3 and 4.
Yeah, they're looking very decent indeed. Cameron Seal's got a very good exit there. And you see his teammate Jan is flashing. Are they going to do a little bit of a swap here, possibly? I mean, the softs have got to be losing grip now. And it looks like they're not going to make it too difficult. You see Casper Sky is going defensive there. Cameron's got past his teammate. Can he get past Casper? It looks like he can't. You see Jan's there diving down the inside. He's forced Casper a little bit wide. Cameron Seal, he's trying to find a way through on Casper too. These Power F1 and Amethyst cars, they're both in the championship, 1 point between them. And they're getting their elbows out here in the sprint race of Bahrain. And it looks like Cameron Seal's just dumped down the inside. And they've got past Casper, both of them.
Casper got almost out of shape exiting turn 4. Our game is trying to take a look maybe into turn 10. Oh, he gets quite close, although this is like, it's a freeway battle for P9.
And Cameron Siller that gets past Jan through turn 11. Not sure that is team orders, but we're going to head into the final lap now. Tony Richet saved up his ERS. And we're going to get a fight for the lead here on lap 10 of the sprint. Has he got enough straight line speed to get past Mellon? Has he got a good enough exit for there through the final corner? He's going to turn on his ERS. He's got the DRSC Mellon already on the inside holding it. Tony Richet goes to the outside line. Who's going to get ahead into turn 1? They're side by side. Mellon's got the inside. Tony Richet lets him go a little bit deep in this contact there as he hits the rear of Mellon a little bit. He's going to be behind him now as he gets DRS again. Coming down the next straight, see Mellon squeezing him, but now Tony Richet is going to get the inside line. Side by side, these guys go again. Mellon is going to go for the switchback. Can he get alongside him into the S section? It doesn't look like he can. And Tony Richet is taking the lead for Prime Motorsport on the final lap of the sprint.
I mean, that was a great move from Tony Roger. He just had to be patient and wait till the last lap. Can he still keep the lead till the checker flag?
I mean, not many overtaking spots left, especially since he's pretty much out of ERS.
Mellon will be definitely praying for a mistake from him now.
It doesn't really seem like it's going to happen. Very well played there. Saved his ERS until the final lap. See Jan there and Kasper Sky. These guys are battling. Kasper Sky, he's got a 5-second time penalty, but he's not going to let Jan get too far ahead of him. He'd rather he'd be behind. He's going to cross the line now. Tony Richet takes the win of the sprint race and pole position for the upcoming main race. Mellon in P2. Dallin McTeer P3. P4 for Antonio, his teammate. Ghost in P5. Cameron P6. P7 for Jan after penalties. Kasper Sky is going to drop down to P11, that is. P8 for Lucas Hendricks. He gets the last point. And Andrews P9. JP P10. Top 10 after the sprint.
Oh, and as we getting some team's info from Tank Control that Lucas Herrick has rear wing damage. And he still got a point with that. Quite impressive.
Why does he always get... How does he get rear wing damage?
I have no idea.
All the time. Like... Alright, let me stream for you guys.
He had rear wing damage yesterday in the Tier A race in Spa. See the top 5: Tony Richet, Mellon, Dallin McTeer, Antonio, and Ghost.
What's your predictions coming into
It'll be
this
an interesting race. Let's see if well, you know, it's going to be a little bit tough for Tony Richet to keep Mellon behind him. I mean, you know, Mellon has a fast car. Obviously, Tony Richet was able to save his ERS for the end of the race, but, you know, this is a completely different beast. I mean, you've got, like, what, 27 laps or so. So, you know, it's not as straightforward as a sprint race where you can just save your ERS till the end and sit behind the guy and overtake him on the last lap.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see who's going to get the better start off the line. Most guys probably going to go for the hards because of how diverse the strategy is on this game. And we'll see who's going to get the best start off the line.
The mediums could work if you start on the mediums and you work well on the mediums early. Gain a couple of positions. I think the mediums could work. But obviously we suspect that the leaders will start on the hards as we get ready to go to 5 red lights here in Bahrain. Lights out. And away we go here for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Tony Richet gets a good start on the outside. Mellon got a much better start. Mellon will take the inside line in turn number 1. They're 3 and 4 wide farther back. We've got one car off at the back. Mellon will take the lead through turn number 3, side by side down the back straightaway. Dallin McTeer lost a couple positions off the start as Antonio lurks farther back behind these leaders. Mellon will take the lead through turn 4. That's Dallin McTeer off in turn 4. He's under pressure now from JP of the OGK car.
Lucas Hendricks is down. He's up to P4. What a start he had from P8. He jumped 4
Absolutely,
places.
Lukic got a great start as Super Gaming, running behind JP and Andrews. Running behind Yan. Yan picked up a couple positions at the start.
Ooh.
Looks like we've got a crash at the back. That could be Lion Raybach, PSR Flame, and Ghost was involved. Ghost started in the top 10. He started 5th. He's down 13 positions since the start, but the big mover, Super Gaming, up 6 positions from 15th all the way up to 9th.
You see the strategies, most on the hard. You see Mellon has gone for the mediums, and Andrews in the same boat as him too. JP and Flame did too. Super Gaming went for the softs, and he's managed to do pretty good with those softs as well. See up ahead, that's Lucas Hendrick having to defend from Jan Sverdlik, and Andrews gonna want a piece of that too. He's got the mediums. He doesn't want to waste too much time behind these guys. And Jan Sverdlik, he's dumping his battery here. He's already down to 50%. He's trying to get past and make moves early.
Yeah, the JP spun out of turn 4, and that dropped him all the way to the back of this field. But Andrews is going to go up the inside of Yan through the S section. He's going to get the move done, and now he sets his sights on Lucas Hendrick for 4th. Move the the VRL car up to 5th. He's right on the rear wing of Lucas Hendrick as they head down the back straightaway. Nobody has DRS yet. They'll be able to use a little bit of ERS, but these medium tires are really working for him as we watch Dallin McTeer. He's behind this battle. He's got Super Gaming on the softs right on his rear wing. Looks like everybody's nice and tidy so far through the second lap.
Yeah, these guys are really close together right now, and any kind of mistake will surely get you to the back of this train. And Andrews there got a very nice exit out the final corner. He's going to turn on the ERS here. Lucas Hendrick doing the same to try and defend. A little bit of mind games with ERS.
Lucas Hendrick got a bad exit out of the final corner. That's Andrews late under brakes. He got a little bit squirrely. He got into the side of the NSR, or the side of the 10 controls car, as now Yan ghosted through him. Yan trying to go to the outside. Not entirely sure what's happening here.
They're so close on pace
ghosted.
that they're just going to stay ghosted until someone gets out ahead.
We watch from Dallin McTeer's perspective. I believe that they've unghosted. Looks like Lucas has kept the position, and Andrews has come out in
there's
front
contact.
of Yan. As we watch Super Gaming, and Andrews was tagged by Yan, and that drops him all the way down to 9th.
Yeah, contact there. See Jan, I think, hit and Andrews in the rear.
Given that now we have the RS fully open, since it's lap 3, Antonio Brancati can be really vulnerable for the attack with Lucas, since he is not attached to any DRS.
Yeah, you see those guys are kind of in their own space as Cameron Seal there dives down the inside of Super Gaming, who's on the softs, by the way. Hards versus softs, and it looks like you might have just caught him off guard there, just a lot later on the brakes. It's up ahead. Dallin McTeer trying to make moves on Jan Sverdlik. You see, it's quite tight. There's not a lot of room. He squeezed him out to the edge of the circuit. Super Gaming gets back ahead of Cameron Seal, but now Cameron Seal has the help of DRS. He's got a tow there from Dallin McTeer up ahead. And a free outside line. He's gone a little bit wide there. So Super Gaming is going to take P7 right back.
Cameron Seal was way late on the brakes into turn 4. He almost locked him up. That caused him to run a little bit wide. As you can see, I believe that's Yan that ran wide at the exit of the S section. And now Dallin McTeer will try the outside. Through turns 9 and 10, he might try a little slow in, fast out switchback. Was unable to get the switchback done as they head down the back straightaway. Cameron Seal got a little squirrely on the exit. That's going to cost him about 3 or 4 positions. It'll drop him all the way down to 11th. But Dallin McTeer right in the tire tracks of Yan as they head through the end of this second sector onto the back straightaway.
See up in front, Mellon has got about 1.5 seconds to Tony Richet. Obviously, he's on the mediums, and you got to think he's got to gain quite a bit more on Tony here to make use of this strategy.
He's 1.3 seconds ahead. It's enough to stay out of DRS range as Yan will defend to the inside. Dallin McTeer around the outside into turn 1 with their wheel-to-wheel. The NSR car out onto the grass. Yan will keep the position, but end Andrews to the inside of Dallin McTeer. And the virtual racing car is up to 7th as Lewis Piper goes around the outside of Dallin McTeer.
Yeah, I mean, Dan just completely forced them off there. That's just a bit uncalled for. Getting his elbows out.
Absolutely, he got the elbows out, and he defended the position well. Not necessarily legally, but he defended the position well. As we look at the back of Yan to this train, the Super Gaming and Andrews, Lewis Piper, Dallin McTeer, Casper Sky, Cameron Seal. Well, there's like, what, 5 or 6 cars in this DRS train?
Yeah, it's a long
Super
train.
Gaming put on those soft. Yeah, he put on those soft tires. He started 16th. He's made up 10 positions. But you hear those soft tires will be wearing off soon. I assume he'll have to come in to put on the hards.
Lucas cannot get close enough to Antonio. He's on the back straight. He's always like 7th back, and he just can get the DRS working. As who is that? That's N Andrews. Or, no, that's Jan Svirlik trying to go around the outside of the power of one car, but Jan Svirlik just stays ahead, just about.
It's a good defensive move from Yan.
You see, and Andrews just let.
And Andrews, yeah.
Yeah, they just swapped.
And Andrews got around his teammate, Super Gaming, yeah.
I mean, obviously the softs are going to start to lose grip, so that's a good team play there.
Yan running 5th as we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. That's OS Degrees. He's around at the exit of turn number 4. Gets the car going again, but not a great day for OS Degrees. We watch End Andrews in this train. Behind Yan. Yan, the leader of this train. He's about 2 seconds behind Lucas Hendrick in 4th.
And he's very, very low in ERS too. I mean, he's burned all of it trying to maintain positions. That could hurt him long term in this stint.
We'll have to see. These medium tires will start to fall off here in about 3 to 4 laps, I would guess. And Andrews has DRS. He's trying to overtake Yan as Cameron Seal will get around Dallin McTeer. At least he's trying to go around the outside of Dallin McTeer, and he does get the move done. The Power F1 car up to 9th. Dallin McTeer slowly falling back as and Andrews around the outside of Yan through turn number 4. They just touch wheels on the exit. Yan defended nicely. He's got his elbows out every time somebody's tried to get by him. He just pushed End Andrews off the track.
Yeah, he doesn't like to give room,
We'll have to see what the
does he?
stewards think of that post-race. No, he does not. We'll
if
have
we're
to see
doing
what
the
the stewards
maths,
think of that post-race.
if we're doing the maths, like, he's done about 3 penalty-worthy acts there. But we ignore that because the stewards will have to look at it after.
Stewart will be definitely having fun after every single cup race.
I mean, I don't understand why he's being so over-aggressive. He's just... I mean, he's not going to catch up to Lucas by doing it.
Well, I mean, maybe he just knows that he doesn't have the pace to catch up to Lucas, and he's just trying just to keep that position till the strategy comes into play.
I mean, I think the smart play would be to let the guys on these medium and Andrews and Super Gaming by, because they are on the faster tire, as Cameron Seal will overtake Lewis Piper. And Andrews tried to go around the outside in turn 1. He was unable to get the move done. Cameron Seal got way loose out of turn 1. See if the VRL car can get around the Power F1 car. And Andrews stalking Yan as they head through turn number 4. He's not close enough to make a move. And you got to think that he's got to make a move soon before his advantage wears off.
I mean, he's tried to make a move, but he's just not been allowed. He's been defended very, very aggressively by Jan, and he's going to have to set up a P6 for now. Try and regain ERS and try and go for it again later.
I think my opinion would be, if he forces him, if he forces him off the track, just stay in it, and then, if he tries to get back on the track, if he doesn't let you back on the track, just rack him.
That's a true NASCAR opinion right there.
Cameron Seal behind Super Gaming. Super Gaming running 7th on those soft tires. He's made hay while the sun shined, but now he's going to have to start to defend as these soft tires begin to wear. Up ahead, and Andrews stalking in down the front straightaway. He's got DRS. He's used all of his ERS. And Andrews around the outside. He tries the switchback on Yan, knowing Yan was going to defend to the outside. They're side by side through turn 3. And Andrews forced off the track once more. He'll fight back around the outside in turn 4. They're wheel to wheel. Yan defending well. And it looks like he kind of just parked the bus on the entry to turn 5, and he's going to force his teammate off the track. That's Cameron, who got around, and Andrews, and Super Gaming. Now the Power F1 cars run 5th and 6th, as Lewis Piper fights Super Gaming farther back. That's the ARL car trying to go around the outside in turn 10. He can't quite get the move done, and he'll have to settle for 9th. As they run down the back straightaway, Cameron Seal will be let by Yan. Lewis Piper up the inside of Super Gaming in turn 10. And the Amethyst Racing car has got the move done, and he's up into 8th.
Yeah, a great team play there from the Power F1 cars. You see, that was just a plan from Jan all along. You see, Cameron was making his way through the train, and he's got himself to the front now with help from his teammate backing him up.
I mean, Jan's really, he's absolutely like a brick wall. Nobody can get past him unless he lets them by. As that's Super Gaming to the pits. Yeah, so I thought this horse might have been really died off in those last 2 laps. He almost had no grip, that all the hard runners were just getting past him on the inside.
Yeah, and Andrews has a 3-second time penalty, but we can pretty much confirm that that's not going to stay because he's been forced off track many times there, so. Fake penalty.
Live stewarding.
Super Gaming into the pits. He put on those hard tires. We'll have to see if he can make it last. I'm not entirely sure that he can. It's 19 laps to the end. We've got a yellow flag. That's Lifebout who's off. It's at the exit of the S section. Not a great day for Lifebout.
Yeah, he DNF there in the sprint, and that sprint has just dropped him down to P14 without the points. Lucas Hendricks hasn't managed to overtake Antonio so far. I mean, these guys, you see there's about a 10% difference in ERS. But he's kept him at bay as Antonio. Very nice job for NSR. And whilst those guys at the back are fighting, these guys are pretty much in the clear to fight for P3.
I think Lucas is just biding his time. I mean, it's only lap 11. You don't need to get by him now. We watch Dallin McTeer running behind Lewis Piper. Everybody gets stacked up in turn 1. And Andrews running behind Yan, Lewis Piper in 8th, Dallin McTeer in 9th. And Casper Sky at the back of this train. And Andrews still not able to get by Yan. I don't think anybody has, other than Cameron, I don't think anybody's gotten by Yan so far today.
Yeah, other than his teammate who we let him by.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, as I said before, Jan is absolutely a brick wall out there. Nobody can get past him unless he lets them by.
Yeah, he's Hall of Fame lockdown right now.
Does have that Hall of Fame lockdown badge.
Yeah. I mean,
Love to see
what's happened up ahead? Melon only 1.3 seconds ahead of Tony Richey. I'm pretty sure I remember it being like 2 seconds. Has he made some kind of mistake there in the final lap? I mean, Tony Richey, it looks like he's burned all of his ERS. So that might have been a factor. You see Melon, he's cruising 50%.
Maybe that is the strat for Melon. Later on with the Haas, he might be able to push with the ERS and to close in on Tony Richey.
I think Ariane, you said it perfectly. Melon's cruising up there. He's got a 1.5 second lead and Andrews into the pits. He'll take off those medium tires, put on a set of hard tires, and he will come out right with his teammate. Super Gaming, he's a little bit behind his teammate.
Yeah,
Or he's a little bit in front of his teammate. Yeah.
Yeah, he's come out ahead there. And Andrews a lot behind. Obviously, Earth Degrees is yet to stop. But that's a bit of an indication about where Super Gaming is going to come out. He's going to want to do an undercut. That's what the VRL guys have gone for. They've gone for an undercut for on the Power F1 train that is right now. Because they know if they're behind, they're going to be stuck behind.
Absolutely. Lucas Hendrick gained a ton of time through the first sector and the first part of the second sector on Antonio. Got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's OS Degrees around again at the exit of the S section. That car's not having a ton of fun today, but up front, Lucas Hendrick beginning to stalk Antonio for the final podium position. He got a bad exit out of the final corner. He'll have DRS, use a little bit of ERS down this main straightaway as Cameron sets the fastest lap of the race. Lucas Hendrick he got up to the back of Antonio and he just decided to back off as Lewis Piper deep under brakes on Yan. Yan will force him off the track. Classic move we've seen many times today. Lewis Piper now trying to go around the outside in turn 4. He tried the over-under. Absolutely tried the over-under, couldn't get it done. And Yan will hold on to 6th.
I think Lewis Piper just have chosen life over that move.
I mean, when you get forced over there, those rejoining the track isn't as easy as it seems. You can easily lose the car by trying to rejoin on the track, going over the bumps and the curbs. So, I mean, stellar defense so far.
If Lewis Piper, however, was late on the brakes a little bit and kind of tapped the back of Yan to move him, I wouldn't blame him. Watch, Lucas Hendrick has fallen 6 tenths of a second behind. You said what?
This is professional engineering, live engineering.
Oh, this is NASCAR.
Oh yeah.
That's That's
what
how
you
we
do with
do it
it.
in NASCAR. A little bump and run.
It's a light tap.
Yeah. Just enough to kind of move him up the racetrack, affect his braking a little bit. A little bump and run.
For Cameron Silva, he's caught up to Lucas Hendrick.
He caught up almost 3
As
seconds.
and Yan is falling.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
absolutely
Yan is
cracked right
falling.
now.
Cameron Seal running fourth. Provisionally, Mellon did pit. So we'll have to see what kind of gap Tony Richet's able to pull on these hard tires. Mellon put on a set of hard tires. So theoretically, Mellon should be faster as he did just get a 3-second time penalty. Which does
Not
not
ideal.
help him.
Yeah, Cameron Seal has got so much pace right now. How much time did he gain? That's like, it was like three seconds. Yeah, what Max Fun said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
something
huge
like
contact
that.
there. Gloomy and Ghost, it seemed like these guys coming together through turn 10 and a full safety car's come out. And
That
Lewis
was
Piper's out.
JP.
Lewis Piper's out.
JP
Not sure what
is out
happened
as
to
well.
Lewis Piper. Yeah, JP was the reason for the safety car. He lost it. I'm gonna guess at the exit of turn 3, and this has not gone in Mellon's favor.
Yeah, that is just given a free spot to Tony Richet. How did Lewis Piper lose it though? I'm probably fighting with Jan if I can put my money on it.
He's at the exit of turn 12.
Oh, and he gets a 5-second time penalty for
He
speeding.
was at the exit of turn 12.
I mean, tell you what, Kasper Sky, he got free in front of Jan. So
Many
I think
penalties.
as
Yeah,
Jan goes into softs, I don't think that's the play.
What is going on? Oh, Mellon's still in P2. He's managed to
Yeah.
get everyone on the stop at least. He gained enough time in the first stint to do it. But that 3-second time penalty is not going to help him. And he's on the hards.
I mean, given that there will be no safety car, when at the time when Tony Roche would have pitted, Mellon would have gained enough time to undercut Tony. So that is...
Okay, could theoretically,
Hmm.
could Mellon have pit to put on another set of mediums?
No. I think the loss in track position is just not what you want, especially what we've seen in the midfield, how much time you're going to lose. You're never catching up again. So I think he's just got to
Okay.
settle for P2, try his best to stick with Tony, and just don't get put up from behind.
Couple
In the mean-
drive-through penalties issued, no?
Yeah,
in
Gloomy
the-
just...
I'll continue, Max fan.
In the meantime, Gloomy got... I think... I don't know if I saw that correct, but he got 2 drive-thrus.
I don't think that's possible. How's he going to drive through twice?
I think Max a drive-through for speeding in the pit lane or something, and then speeding under safety car.
No, because I think when the drivers were pitting, I think I saw Gloomy getting a drive-through back then and now, again. Maybe that was someone that...
Yes,
I know Jan got 5 seconds,
I-
you can
I
see. But maybe
and I
Gloomy
guess
got 5 seconds.
Gloomy has.
Because we can't really see.
I think Gloomy has 2 drive-throughs. But I
That
thought he
is-
had 2 drive-throughs.
That he probably has 5 seconds and a drive through. Because you can't have 2 drive throughs.
Okay.
I don't want to check race director because I
I
feel
mean,
like
you
it could
could
lock
have
me.
2. You could have. You could have 2 drive-throughs.
Can the game give you 2 drive throughs?
It's
I don't think it
possible.
can.
I
I've
mean,
never
I
seen it
guess-
before.
I guess we will find out.
You have to speed twice under the when you have a delta. I mean,
Yeah.
if you have a if you get like a VSC and you get a drive through because you're speeding and you're going over the delta, and let's say in that 3 laps span you get another VSC and then you speed again, will it give you another drive through it, mate? Maybe it will. I don't know.
So
Oh.
the theory would be what I think happened. Not sure what's happened to Yan.
What
He's
on
going to the
earth?
back. Oh,
I think he might have tabbed out and she just teleported back.
He tabbed out. Interesting strategy.
Well, I have seen that before.
Yeah, you're the expert on that. Surely you would know.
Oh, what?
Is he? What?
Oh.
Hmm?
Okay.
What I think
This
what I
guy's
think
lost the
happened
plot.
is he was speeding. Yeah, what I think happened is he was speeding under safety car coming into the pit lane, and then
Yeah.
he got a drive through for that, and then coming out of the pit lane, he was speeding under safety car and got another drive through.
Let's say with the plot that Gloomy has 2 drive-thrus.
Yeah.
I would say let's see
That's
what
that's
will happen.
that's better canon. Fine.
And I wonder, are we still gonna get 10 laps of safety car? Since Lennon arrived, well, he's quite far back.
You could get 10 laps of safety car. That'd be
Well, no,
nice.
well,
I'd like that.
In the sprint, we had like 4 laps or 3
Yeah.
laps of safety car.
I mean, right now he's waiting for Lennon Raybock to catch up, so he's the only one going at racing speed. Oh, Ghost has just been hit.
Ooh. Yeah, probably by.
I'm pretty sure
probably by
Jan was
Yan.
behind him.
I think it was Yan. Yes.
She was with them.
I think that might have been a murder committed while we clicked away.
Ah, yes.
I mean, let's not speculate now. Let's not speculate.
Stewart will
No,
have time
but
to do that.
Yan was the car behind Ghost.
I mean, he could have spun on his own, so let's not push a
He
narrative
could've
we don't
spun
know
on
is
his own.
true.
He could have spun on his own, but it's a straightaway.
What's happening there?
What is going on? Is this the first time these guys have seen a safety car?
Tier B season 0.
Oh, Lyndon Raybox got up to the back of the field, so we
Pretty
will
much
not
the
have
safety car
10 laps of safety car. I
Thankfully.
am very disappointed. I wanted 10 laps
Yeah,
of
that would have
safety
been
car.
such good content. I mean, Bert Mylander, driver of the day.
Grand Slam.
Well, then we would have had a NASCAR style green white checkered.
Yeah, I don't know if that is inbuilt into this game.
It's
I
not, but it
I
could
believe
happen.
there is a glitch which allows to do that.
10 on top level for that. Oh, that's kind of funny. Dansok is a clean driver, okay? Don't be messing around. Alright, safety car in this lap. And 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Tony Richet this time pacing the field. He's on the mediums. Right now, this is his race to run away with it. We've got to see what the 10 controls drivers decide to do. Because obviously Melon's ahead, but there's a bit of contact there. But since Lucas is probably going to be faster on the mediums, he's going to... I wonder if they're going to try a little bit of a team play for Melon trying to back him up and then trying to get Lucas to sneak through on them. Because right now, Lucas is probably the only hope. Either that or...
No matter what they do, Tony Richet has run away with this. He's scooted away by about 10 car lengths down the main straightaway. Antonio right on the gearbox of Mellon. Antonio to the outside in turn number 1. The NSR car trying to get around Mellon. That's going to leave him vulnerable to Lucas. Lucas will get around Mellon and Antonio, and Mellon will keep third. So a great play by the 10 controlled cars. As Cameron looks to the inside, he tried to make it 3 wide. Mellon around the outside of Antonio through turn 4. Everybody keeping it nice and clean. Just a little wheel banging through the S section. Antonio with a fantastic run around the outside. He'll take third away from Mellon. But Lucas up front has set sail. Tony Richet still 1.2 seconds in the lead. As Cameron Seal now under attack from Casper Sky. Antonio didn't get a great exit out of turn number 10. That's going to open the door for Mellon down the back straightaway. Cameron Seal looks to make it 3 wide. Mellon will take the position into turn 10. And that's Antonio around. He had a little bit of contact with the 10 controls cars. A
I don't know what's
wild
going on with-
restart.
I don't know what's going on with Melon. He absolutely cannot get he couldn't get any traction throughout the first lap. On the restart, he was correcting all the time on the traction zones.
Yeah, unfortunately for Antonio, he drops down to P15, way out the points. But Melon there picked up another 3-second time penalty. That is going to be crucial for his race. He's going to go up to 6 seconds now. And Cameron Seal, he's going to pip him, go up to P3. But Melon's going to dive down the inside again into turn 1. It's just not the same level of traction, not the same level of temps. You can see on the dash, 87 degrees. He's just about managed to get up to temperature.
Those hard tires are really not working for Melon right now as Yan loses a position. He's down to 8th. He's got Lifebout in front of him. Lifebout's made some moves here on this restart. Is Super Gaming trying to go around the outside of Yan? We know what Yan thinks of people who go around the outside. His teammate and Andrews will make it 3 wide almost. And Yan will come out in front through turn 10. But the VRL cars are stalking Yan, and Yan goes around. I'm not entirely sure that that was without contact.
Oh, he's gone.
And he's out of the race. Not entirely sure that there wasn't some contact there, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he did do what he got to do there. And Casper Sky is chasing down Melon now. You can see Casper's got a lot of pace.
Casper Sky running 5th. Tony Richey, Cameron Seal trading fast laps. Lucas Hendrick has fallen 1.8 seconds behind the leader. Casper Sky trying to get by on Melon, but Melon's hard tires are really starting to work. They're 6 laps in, and they've kind of caught up to temperature, but Casper Sky's going to look up the inside down the straightaway. He'll get the move done in turn 4. We've got a yellow flag at the back. That's OS Degrees around again. But Casper Sky up to 4th, Melon down to 5th.
Melon is already almost out of battery. He tried to defend really hard and there at the restart. It seems like he's only at 19% of DRS.
Up ahead, you see Cameron Seals got into the DRS of Lucas Hendrick. He's got a lot of pace right now, and he's currently matching Tony Richey. When we look at the fastest laps, you can see 6 tenths faster Cameron Seal was. He's doing 30 zeros.
That is fast.
Dallin McTeer just beginning to stalk Melon. Melon running 5th. He's not had a great time on these hard tires. As Tony Richey runs the fastest lap of the race, Cameron Seal chases down Lucas Hendrick. He'll go around the outside of the 10 Controls car. And there goes the Power F1 machine. As he now begins to set his sights on Tony Richey in front. He's really got to catch him. Gap 2.8 seconds as Dallin McTeer stalks Melon down the straightaway. Through turn number 3, Dallin McTeer got a fantastic run. He's right on the rear wing of the 10 Controls car, but Melon's just going to pull a car length or 2 on the straight out of turn 4, and the 10 Controls machine defends well as Melon right behind Casper Sky. Let's see if Melon can make a move into turn number 10.
Yeah, see, Dallin has now got a huge ERS advantage because Melon's had to defend for a long time. Cameron Seal has already caught up 5 tenths to Tony. He is absolutely smashing it here. He's got so much pace. And if he's going to catch up like this for the rest of this race, we're going to see a fight for the lead for sure.
Cameron Seals, as you said, he's got the gap down to 2.2 seconds. 8 laps to go here in Bahrain. As Dallin McTeer chasing down Melon, but up front, Cameron Seals got the gap down to 2 seconds. That Power F1 machine's picked up 0.8 of a second on that lap. He sets the fastest lap of the race as Dallin McTeer's going to look for a move on Mellon. The NSR car thought about the inside. Mellon will defend to the inside. Mellon is actually going to go to the inside of Casper Sky. Casper Sky might lose 2 positions here. He had to go on the AstroTurf in turn number 2. He was able to defend from Dallin, but Mellon up to 4th as those hard tires begin to work. Super Gaming will let Andrews through, and Andrews 2.5 seconds behind Lifebout. I doubt it will make a difference as Lifebout at the back of this battle with Dallin McTeer, Casper Sky, and Mellon.
That's what I call defense by attack by Mellon right there. Very prehistoric strategy, but it works.
Mellon turned defense to offense seemed like it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Copy.
Copy. Confirm. Box.
No box. We have 7 laps to go.
Why? What are you doing? No. The season is long, but we
Question?
cannot do this. Yeah. We are checking.
Question?
I sent you an email.
Mikey.
Toto, I don't check my emails during the race.
Mikey, as I
No,
sent you an
Mikey,
email
no, this is so not right.
with the diagrams where the car should be. Did you receive that?
Leave me alone, I know what I'm doing.
I have no tires, no brakes,
No brakes.
no.
We're out of the points. We try to do whatever, but I don't care too much.
The GP2
No, my
engine-
tires are gone.
GP2. That's our radio rewind right there. Hope you guys enjoyed.
We also cannot forget, if we put the rocket ship behind, we cannot
It'll be
still,
P11.
we have to do something to improve the P11.
T21, multi-21.
Old bit goal, that one. Lifebout's caught up to this train.
Yes, he has. He's right on the back of this train. He's about 0.7 of a second behind Dallin McTeer as they run 6 laps to go. Tony Richet, while we were quoting radios, he's picked up another 0.2 of a second. Gap down to 1.8. It looks like he's kind of stalled at 1.8. He hasn't really been able to pick up a ton of time. It's Casper Sky running in 5th. He's 0.4 of a second behind Mellon. Mellon's kind of scooted away a little bit from this train as those hard tires really begin to rubber in. Dallin McTeer running 6th. Everybody in this train has DRS except for Mellon, so I doubt there will be really much overtaking, but Mellon's catching Lucas Hendrick just a tiny bit.
I mean, yeah, we're going to be getting to the crossover point soon. And you can see there's a little bit of an evening out of the pace between Casper Sky and Mellon. He's not catching up like he did on the restart. But he's still right there. Still a little bit faster.
Also, we have to remember that the Hards and Medium, they might be on the same percentage of wear, but Hards will still lose less space than what they to what they were new. Okay, I can't speak.
Yeah, you know
Never
what?
mind.
What he's trying to say is that the degradation between the medium and the hards. See, the hards are going to get faster during the end of the race because they'll degrade slower, and the mediums, they're going to start to drop off. So that's what needs to get ahead of him soon. Obviously, there is a 6-second time penalty for Mellon here, so you can also think about that. And Lucas Hendricks gets a 3-second time penalty. He's currently 2.4 ahead of Casper Sky though, so
Yeah.
still in P3. Well, he's in P around that P4. Needs to gain some more.
I am wondering though if Cameron's tires have dropped off a little bit. He really hasn't gained a ton of time. He gained a little bit on the last lap to bring the gap down to 1.4, but he really seems to have kind of stalled here behind Tony Richet.
I mean, he's right there in his wing mirrors now.
We've got 4 laps to go. He needs another 0.2 of a second to get in DRS range. This could be a fantastic battle as we watch Casper Sky right behind Melon. Melon's scooted away a little bit out of turn 4, maybe by a couple car lengths. The 10 Controls car just leading this pack. He's caught up to a little bit to his teammate. That's PSR Flame, who's around at the exit of turn number 4. That was what the yellow flag was for. He's caught up to a little. Melon's caught up a little bit to his teammate, at least visually, but it looks like it's just not quite enough.
Yeah, right now the aim of the game is not for Melon to get P3, it's for Lucas to get P3, and we're going to see, because obviously there has to be a decision made here, because if Lucas can't get the gap himself, he might need to start looking for Melon to help him out for trying to slow these guys behind down.
Cameron Seal is really kind of stalled behind Tony Roche now. Gap is 1.3 seconds. He might just be saving his ERS, but he's got to get a move on with 3 laps to go here in Bahrain. As Casper Sky running behind Melon, Dallin McTeer behind Casper Sky. Everybody kind of neat and tidy in this train. As Casper Sky got a great run out of turn 3. He'll look to the outside of Melon in turn 4. Melon defends expertly. And the Amethyst Racing Machine not able to get around Melon just yet. But we'll have to see how they run through the S section. Melon just edges Casper Sky so far through the S section. Antonio runs the fastest lap of the race. Right on board with Dallin, who's watching this Casper Sky Melon battle. Casper Sky not close enough to make a move into turn number 11. ARL car he's fallen about 3 or 4 car lengths back. As up front, I hate to say it, but Tony Roche is starting to pull away. He's got the gap up to 1.5 seconds almost. Looks like Cameron Seal doesn't quite have enough for our leader.
PSR Flame and Nose Degrees going at it here for P12. Obviously no points available here. It's just for Pride, and PSR Flame losing a little bit the rear end of the traction. Dallin McTeer now, he's going for it on Casper. He's waited patiently, and now it's his time way there on the brakes. He's already a car length ahead going into turn 2, turn 3 now. You see they both have DRS. Casper Sky might try and come back at him, but he just doesn't have ERS. They're all flashing, these guys, and Dallin McTeer now, he's going to inherit P4 because of the penalty from Melon, and maybe P3 if he can't get the gap. That is for Lucas.
And I think that's Antonio who has spun on sector 3 on the back straight.
It is Antonio that spun on the back straight. But just as I said, it looks like Cameron doesn't have enough. He's got the gap down to 0.8 of a second as they head down the back straightaway. He didn't have DRS. He was about 100th away from getting DRS. But the 0.8 of a second gap means he'll have DRS on the front straight. Looks like the Power F1 car. He's got 2 laps to get around the Prime Motorsports machine of Tony Roche up front. He might just be able to do it down the front straight. We'll have to see. It looks like Tony Roche's got his ERS down to 35. Not quite sure what Cameron's ERS is at. Cameron using a little bit of that ERS. He's got the DRS gap down to 0.5 a second through turn 1. The lap car will pull out of the way. That's Antonio.
Yeah,
Lifebout closing in on Casper Sky.
Question is, can Cameron Seal go for the triple back-to-back wins in this season? It'll be absolutely insane. He's won round 2, won round 3. Can he win round 4 here today? He's caught up to Tony Roche, and he's only got 2 laps to try and overtake him and get in front of him to the line. That's a very nice exit for Lifebout there, and he's going to get alongside Casper Sky. And can he get ahead here through the S section? They're going to go side by side. Now coming towards the turn to the right hand, he's gone off track, and he spun trying to rejoin, and he's gone into the wall, and that is a huge accident. It's unfortunate going over the curb there on the rejoin.
Back up front. Back up front. Cameron's got the gap down to 0.3 of a second as they run through turns 12 and 13. He's going to need a hope and a prayer, I think, to get by Tony Roche on this final lap. He's gained plenty of time. He will have DRS down the front straightaway. Run down this back straightaway into turn 14 and 15. The Power F1 machine stalking that Prime Motorsports car. Down the front straightaway, he's got DRS, using all of his ERS. Cameron Seal, down to 0.2 of a second. He looks to the inside in turn 1. He's not close enough.
We get another dose of DRS again. And can he find his way past now? It's the final chance. He's got a little bit more ERS still. Tony Roche squeezing him to the outside. There's going to be a bit more grip here on the outside, but he's going to go for the switchback. Can he get a little bit of wheel spin on traction? Tony Roche is going to stay ahead.
Cameron Seal, or Tony Roche just ran wide through turn 4. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. It doesn't matter. The battle is up front. Cameron Seal, 0.3 of a second gap to Tony Roche. He'll try and close the gap in turn 10. Tony Roche got a little bit of wheel spin on that curb. Cameron Seal with DRS down the back straightaway into turn 11. He'll look to the inside. He's not close enough. Looks like he ran a little bit wide through turn 11. Gap still 0.3 of a second. It's about 3 to 4 car lengths as they run through the end of sector 2 and turn 13. Tony Roche's got 2 straightaways to go before he can claim victory in Bahrain. But here comes Cameron Seal into the final corner. Not close enough. He'll have at least a little bit of DRS, but he's nowhere near close enough. He needed one more lap. Tony Roche just got him at the line.
The difference was 110. Jesus, that was incredibly close between these two. As
oh my
on the
God.
podium.
Oh,
Well,
melon into the wall. That is melon into the wall.
I mean, he crossed the line, I think. Yeah, he had that 6-second time penalty. That's dropped into P8. Lucas Hendrick, though, by 3 attempts, keeps P3 and the podium. Dallin McTee up to P4. Casper Sky P5, Super Gaming and Andrews P6, P7 for VRL. Melon just behind by 600ths in P8. Then Raybot P9 and P10 for Ghost. That top 10. And round 4 is done in the cup.
oh, what quite an exciting last lap that was between Tony Roche and Cameron Seal. That was something.
Absolutely. I thought Tony Roche, I thought Cameron Seal, he had a great run out of the final corner. He just wasn't close enough.
And Tony Roche takes the win, 25 points for Prime Motorsport there. Very good job indeed.
That's the sprint race results, are you?
My bad. But he still won the race, so there you go. What a job from Cameron, though, to catch up. 3 seconds.
What, 8 laps, 9 laps?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Race director doesn't work. Well, thank you everybody for watching. That is about it for round 4. We've got TB later in about an hour, and that is at Spa. It's also a sprint race, so thank you for watching, and watch that if you're interested. Next week we've got for round 5, I believe it is, if I check, Jeddah.
Oh,
But that's going to be a fun one.
Ooh. Yes, it is.
Well, it's going to be goodbye from me and goodbye from my boys, Adam and Katzbud. Say goodbye.
goodbye.
See ya.